was yesterday may not be today. Spirit expressing in a different way. Everything changes and people come and go. Didn't see that in the cards. Now it's on with the show. You will cry out your tears. You will laugh out your fears. You will hold on tight, but you know, let go. Let go. Everything in the universe is moving ahead. Sometimes I feel so lost. Sometimes I feel led, and sometimes it seems so slow. And when it comes too fast. Once again, it's time to grow. Once again, at last, you will cry out your tears. You will laugh out your fears. You will hold on tight, but you know. Let go. In this moment, everything's okay. All I need, just for today. So I'll say thank you, and I won't ask. I will remember. This too shall pass, and I will cry out my tears. I'll laugh out my fears. I'll hold on tight, and I'll know. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Thank you, Kyle. I could base my whole talk off of that song. It's a great song. Can I tell them?
You wrote it?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
The CD. The CD.
Sure.
Yeah. We're going to be recording a CD. Kyle has a CD based on, it's called Music is My Medicine. Did y'all see his talk he did? Wasn't that great? Yeah. So he's going to do a CD with those songs, and I get to play on 6 of them. So I'm somebody. I'm playing on Georgia Kyle CD. That's right. Thank you, Kyle. That's a great song. That's a great song. Everything changes, but the truth. Everything changes but the truth. What happened yesterday may not happen today or tomorrow. We get what we expect. We get what we focus on. There was a mother. She had 2 small boys, 8 and 10. And they were rounders. Trouble. Everywhere she took them, oh Lord, here come those boys again. Look out. She didn't know what to do with them. So she lived in a little town, and one day they had a new preacher come to town at the little church there, and he was known to have a way with children. He could turn anybody around. Had a lot of success stories, a lot of good results from working with little kids. So she thought, you know what, I'm going to bring my boys down there and see if he can do anything with them. So she made an appointment one day to bring the 8-year-old in the morning and the 10-year-old in the afternoon. And so she brings the little one down there and drops him off. He goes in there, sits down. The preacher's this big guy behind this big desk, and he looks right at the little boy and he says, "Where is God?" And the little boy didn't know what to say. He said, "I ask you, where is God?" His eyes got real big. Preacher leans over the desk. "Where is God?" And the little boy jumps up, runs out of the church, runs down the street, runs upstairs, runs up to his room, runs in the closet, and shuts the door. And his brother's up there in the room. They share the room. And he says, "What's going on?" "I was just down there to see that preacher," he said. "Really? What happened?" "He said God was missing." And he thinks we took him. You get what you're looking for, right? He just expected to be in trouble. So, a few years ago, about 5 years ago, when I first got here, we crafted these vision and mission statements and these core values. And I've been asking around. Everybody seems to think that they still fit us today. We still resonate. This still represents our community, our congregation. Somebody told me last week that's why they come. And I was like, great, that's good. Because we want to be a mission and vision-centered community. Okay? So when we crafted these, we also put together a set of strategic intentions and action steps that were based on the strategic intentions, which were based on our core values, mission and vision. So we intended some things. We expected some certain things. One of our strategic intentions was a vibrant youth and family ministry. And one of the action steps under the vibrant youth and family intention was to attract the right and perfect dynamic youth leader. And guess what? We have Miss Iris McCraw, who's doing a fantastic job. Our youth program has grown twice its size since she took over. We also wanted a dynamic music ministry that reached out into the community. And guess what? We drew Georgia Kyle and this band to us. And we go out in the community and do concerts. We bring people in. It's helping us grow our church. And now we're on Facebook every Sunday, live streaming. This was another intention to reach out into the community. So we got what we expected. We got what we intended to do. But recently I was teaching a class a couple months ago, and I was bragging a little bit. Yes, me. I was bragging. I'm so proud of y'all of one of the deadly sins, if you haven't noticed. I'm so proud of y'all because you have opened yourself up to be channels of spirit. And we're in the black now. And we have all of this enthusiasm in the church, and we have so much participation. And I really feel like we've turned the corner, and we have like extra money now. And I stopped right there. It's like I hit a wall because I realized I couldn't say, and this is what we're going to do with what we have. I didn't have a clear vision for the church. So, on August 18th and 19th, we are taking Unity's next step. One small step for Unity, one giant step in consciousness. One giant leap in consciousness. Now, you should have got a piece of paper when you came in with those dates on it that you can take home and put it on your refrigerator or put it on the dash of your car so you will remember. Take your phone out and put this date in your calendar, because if you care about your spiritual community, your spiritual home, we call it, This is your opportunity to help make decisions that are going to carry us through the next 3 to 5 years. We're going to get crystal clear, laser focused on what we're here to do and how we're going to do it. Because our vision tells us what we're here to be. And I've even cut it up into bullet points. We're centered in love. We inspire transformation one heart at a time. Bam, bam, bam. Yes? Would you agree that's what we're about?
Yes.
Okay. And we're an inclusive spiritual community, right? Everybody is welcome here. Yes? Look around you. We have great diversity in our community. Our core values are the divine ideas that we're here to express. If you want to know what your purpose is in life, you are here to express divine ideas. You are here to express divinity. You're here to express God. And each of us does it in our own individualized way. You do something, you express an idea in a way that only you can do it. There's only one of you. There's nobody quite like you. Quit trying to be somebody else. Everybody else is taken, right? You are uniquely you. You are a unique, individualized expression of God, and you're here to express God in a way that only you can do it. And if you don't do it, we don't have it, plain and simple. We're not going to get it in the way that you can do it, express it, right? Well, just as that is true for us individually, I absolutely believe it's true for groups as well. There is a consciousness that is known by the name of Unity of Savannah. And we say that that consciousness, that entity that is Unity of Savannah, is here to express joy. Well, didn't you feel joyous this morning when you came in? Wow. I was like, what's going on? What did they put in the coffee over there this morning? This is crazy, right? Spiritual home. Spiritual home. If you come here and you get involved in this church, you will make bonds that may last you the rest of your life. You will make connections with other people that will absolutely change your life. Ask these 4 ladies that drive 3 hours one way to come and see us. Don't y'all bond? You have a good time in the car, right? Over and back. What are you talking about on the way home? The service, right? Spiritual principle. You're talking about God on the way home. How many people have took a class with me? Right? Did you make a friend in that class? Did you connect with somebody? Did your life change because you started practicing a unity principle? Yes. Yes, that's what we're about. Transformation. That's one of our divine ideas we're here to express. Inclusivity. See, the only thing I would change about those core values is, and this is just a little thing, semantics really, but inclusive and transformative are adjectives that describe an object. But transformation, inclusivity are ideas that we express. Does that make sense? Yeah. So inclusivity. Everybody is welcome here. Have you ever been somewhere, especially a church, where suddenly somebody was excluded for some reason? How did that feel? Not really good. Everybody is welcome here. And believe me, I'm living proof that you can show your butt at Unity and everybody will still love you. Inclusivity. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. No strings attached. That Reverend Dale, we still love him. Our spiritual home, we have connections. You know, I was at a party last night. We were having a great time, and there were church people there. And I'm hearing little stories about, oh, well, we went to this thing the other day. Oh, yeah, we had this little study that we started. We're going to do this, that, and other. And everybody was like all connected in some way or another. And it just, like, I almost cried. I was just filled with, like, gratitude for this. Right before my eyes, I'm seeing our spiritual home, like outside of the church. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, we get what we expect. We get what we intend. Whatever we say, whatever we identify with, whatever we focus on, we become that. We are transformation. We are inclusivity. We are joy. Okay, so now what? What do we do with that? How do we express that? How do we demonstrate? How do we manifest it? Well, this is what we're going to do in the weekend, August 18th, August 19th. So on Friday evening, from 5 to 9, we're going to have a light dinner. And we're all going to get together and discover, craft, create, co-create our strategic intentions. Around 4 things that we say that we're intending, that are based on our vision, mission, and core values. Because we are moving from a minister-centric to a community or mission-centric church, spiritual center. Yes? For instance, when I became the minister, everybody thought I would move into the office right there. But that's the main room of the whole church. It's one of the biggest rooms in the whole church. I wanted that to be for the group, for us, not just me. And plus, I have an escape hatch over here. Get out really quick if I need to. So we have committee meetings in there. We have prayer sessions in there. We meet before the service in there. I do counseling in there. We do our prayer chaplain calls in there. It's a room for everybody, for all of us. It's the biggest room in the middle of the church for us, right? So that was the intention that I set. Now, everything changes, right? Nothing stays the same. Everything changes but the truth. Okay? So if we're a church that's based on principle, yes, and consciousness, then if somebody leaves, it's okay, because it's not going to fall apart, right? How many times have we seen organizations, churches, other groups kind of go away when the leader goes away? Now, I'm not planning on going away, okay? I still figure I have about 20, 30 good years left in ministry. Don't do the math. Right? I'm signing a thank you 3-year contract on June the 4th. 3 years. So I'm saying I'm going to be here with y'all. I'm making a commitment. I call it a covenant with God. I'm not really making it with y'all. I'm making it with God, with the Holy Spirit. Yes. I said yes to the call of staying in this church for another 3 years. Because see, I believe that God brought me here. I think God brought you here. God brought all of us here this morning. Like, I'm not so darn important as I think I am sometimes. There's something else going on that brought us all here together this morning. And that's principle. That's God's law. So when we based our community on principle and law, then we're on steady ground. On this rock, I will build my church. Yes? But if we base it on personality or charisma, and that goes away, then what's going to happen? Then the community is going to suffer. So what my goal is that this church goes on just fine whether I'm here or not. Not that I'm planning on going. I'm here with y'all. This is an exciting time. When I first came here and tried out in 2009, I said, I feel the energy in this church. I feel like something's about to happen. I want to be in a church that's about to pop. Well, remember last week I was talking about my palm? Like, I did all this work on it, you know, and then nothing happened. I planted in the ground, nothing happened. And then suddenly, bam, it doubles in size. You know, that's the way it is sometimes with spiritual work. We've been doing this work. We have everything that we need. We have participation. I cannot tell you how grateful I am to see so many people involved in our church. Every face I see here just about has done something at this church. Something or another here. There's prayer chaplains, choir, musicians, special events, homeless, Little Red Wagon, all the stuff that we do. right? But a lot of it, usually you get 10% of the people doing 90% of the work. We got almost everybody is doing something here. And there's enthusiasm. Were you at our last town hall meeting? Wow! A lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of ideas. Because it is through the voice of the many that the voice of the one is heard. Yes? It's through the voice of the many that the voice of the one is heard. So we all come up with our diverse viewpoints and points of view. And from that, this beautiful pot of spiritual stew, we get this beautiful meal that we get to partake of. That's Unity of Savannah. And to me, that's really exciting. So I'm ready to pop. I'm ready to see what's going to happen. What's next? Unity's next step. So you want to be here. You want to be here August 18th and 19th. We want to hear your voice. Put it on your calendar. We're going to spend 4 hours on Friday night crafting our strategic intentions based on our vision, mission, and core values. And then from those intentions, all day on Saturday, we're going to work on action steps. A plan of action to use what God has given us to fulfill our mission and vision. Crystal clear, laser-focused idea, intention. This is what we're here to do. We're going to craft a plan for this church for the next 3 to 5 years. And don't you want to be part of it? And we need to hear you. Now, I'm just going to say this once. I'm going to pull out my dad card for just a moment here. If you're not part of that weekend and you don't like something that's going on, if you don't vote, don't complain. Yes? Yeah? So show up and be part of what's going on here, because this is an exciting time for our community. This is an exciting time in the world. Don't you feel like the world's ready to pop? Like something is going on. And I want to be part of this edge, this leading edge of consciousness. You know, Unity has the teachings to take this world, this planet, I firmly believe this, to the next level of spiritual evolution. You know, we are the new church. We are the new church for a new world. And so we're coming together as one, as a community, to say this is what we stand for, this is what we do in the world, and this is how we're going to do it. And get crystal clear, laser focus. And you know what happens when you do that? God says yes. Yes, absolutely. I've been waiting on y'all to get clear on what you were going to do. Now here's everything you need. As if we didn't have enough already. Aren't you grateful? Yes. Yes. So everything changes all the time. Everything but the truth. I've been waiting to do this song. Kyle, come on up here. Y'all come on up here. I've been wanting to do Lucinda Williams' song in our church. Come on now. For like the last 10 years. And I was listening to her new album the other day, and I thought, oh my God, there it is. That's Unity, our church, wrapped up in one song. Everything changes. Everything but the truth. You know, the people that you see in this room today, you're not going to see them ever again, just like this. You know, that's why this moment is so precious. Because it's unrepeatable. It never happens again. Everything is unique and individual. And so it's our job as metaphysicians, as spiritual practitioners, to look for the good, to call it forth, to invoke God and goodness, to express these divine ideas, to let go. Remember our song, Let Go? To let go and let this tidal wave that wants to come through you have its way in the world. But you have to say yes to it. You have to get out of the way. We have to get our little egos, our little agendas out of the way and let the one speak through us, act through us, live through us. Give me a little bit of that lick. Because everything changes. It's a principle. God is principle, yes? Everything changes. Everything but the truth. Come on, Kyle. Give it to me. Are y'all ready for some Spirit I Am? Everything changes, everything but the truth. Your life is changing for the better because it's based on spiritual principle. You're doing things that you never did before because it's based on the law and the truth. Yes? Yes. We know as we give, we receive. And as we show up on August 18th and 19th to give of ourselves, we're all going to take something home. A bigger vision of what we're here to be, both individually and collectively. And don't you want to be part of it? Yes. Take somebody's hand. And let's move into prayer for just a moment. We know there's one presence and one power, and it's active and alive in our community, yes? Yes, and it's ready to show up and to show out. And so we're going to get out of the way and let that happen. We commit to being the best metaphysicians, the best spiritual practitioners that we can be. We are based on the truth that there is only one presence, only one power, and it is good. So I am good. Say that with me. I am good. We are good. We are good. And we let go and let God. And so it is. Amen. All right. Thank you.
yourself. God put the firewood there. You got You got the power to make the mean old world a better place. I said you got the power to make this mean old world a better place. People say they hate you, try to kill you.